So Billy, they were doing some maintenance, of course. Why don't they just send emails out to let people know that they're doing maintenance? So if your power or something gets shut off, you know exactly what's going on. So be in the middle of a stream. But anyway, yeah, they were doing some maintenance over there, and my service went down. And I guess they technically sent me a text or email, whatever they said they sent me, but I didn't get anything at all. But anyway, here's the product right here. We decided to launch it today. So if I can get into my shopping cart. Why are you going to bring me upwards? I need to get into the shopping cart. There we go. So there we are in the shopping cart. There's the product right there. These are the pictures we just took of videos we just did in the house. I gotta go downstairs and get my package because it's on the porch. So we'll come back up and check that out in a few minutes. First thing first, I got to add, my name is Ken Fur. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Back online, they're doing maintenance as usual. I didn't get the email. I said I didn't get an email. I went and checked. There is an email of basically them saying that they're going to do maintenance on this day. So that's good. We already got the ultra short though done. We're going to do our victory lap on the 800 by 600 res projector. The product is already launched, so we've already got our test completed. We're done. Should be out. Keep those high enough. I just ordered something. Just came in the mail. Finally got it. So that was the deal with that. I've never had that happen over a string, but hey, things happen. Now we're going to be hooking up. We don't need this anymore. We've already done this on ultra short throw. We did this on 800 lumens. We did it on 4300 lumens. Yeah, we're done. Finished. I'll put that right back down in the basement where it goes. Right in the rack. That's where it's going with the rest of the stuff. The screens we don't use anymore. And that's where that's going to be at. And we're done. All we had to do is test it on the low lumen projector because I'm going to have customers ask me about what if I have my projector's this many lumens or that many lumens, can I run it? So we got it at 1,000 lumens. Did we just disconnect from my projector? Power cord we disconnected. And we did it on the ultra short though, so now you know it's ultra short though compatible, so that's done. It's finished and done. Turn my projector off. Did it at 43, did it at 1,000 lumens, and we did it at 36 on ultra short throw. Just launched it today. Now, keep in mind, as I said before, read through the specifications because I'm going to have people sitting there saying, well, I thought it was going to do the same thing as the Black Nova, the Novas and all the, no, it's not going to. It's not going to do that. I'm sorry. It's not. This is our white screen for our projection, for our products. It's the white screen. It has some capabilities, as you can see. It can pull contrast levels compared to other screen paints. Basically produce beautiful images and white levels and all that good stuff. You could use it in a fully lit environment, but it does have its limitations compared to black technology, darker screens. That's why I explained to people that when you go buy a screen, white screen is going to be a cheaper screen, light gray is going to be next to that, and then as it gets a little bit darker, it's going to cost more money. And when you get to the more darker, heavier screens, those are called the flagships. Those are the big boy screens. The company runs it the same way. I've never seen a company start off by saying, well, the big boy screens is the bottom dollar screen, and the light screens are the high-end screens. No, the darker the screen, the more expensive they get. So this screen has limitations. So when you go on the website and you read through the specification sheets, it's going to tell you a lot of things that you can do and some things you can do with it. You know what I mean? But at least we got all that information out there and nothing's being hidden from you. We're not pumping you up to make you believe that the screen is going to pull in amazing black levels next to a black screen. Not going to happen. Not even next to a black sheet of paper. It's not going to pull up the same contrast level. Not even going to happen. But the contrast levels are going to be good. Better than other people's screen paints. As you can see in the demonstration, we're able to pull better contrast than other people's screen paints. So you're not being misled. Not being sold something that's not true. You know? Look at the demonstrations. Not once did we turn our lights up. Swapped out all 3 projectors. Never turned the lights up. Didn't have to. Did the contrast demonstration, Starfield, OLED fish, all that stuff we do, all with lights on. So now you see exactly where the contrast levels lay. Nothing's hidden from you. All right, so let's see what's going on with her. Why she's having one of her moods today. Why she's not firing up. Let's see what's going on with her. Put her back in, plug her back in, reset her. We can get her up and going. They're definitely cutting grass today. That's not going to be affecting me too much. That's why I tell people, don't do contrast demonstrations in the dark because people don't know exactly what they're getting if you do contrast demonstrations in the dark. Contrast fails horribly in a fully lit environment. Doing demonstrations like so, how do you know what's going to happen if you take that screen and you put it in a fully lit environment? How the contrast level is going to play out? Oh, this is the guy's screen. Okay, cool. His screen just came today. What the heck is that wet stuff all over my freaking screen? Yeah, this is a guy who ordered a 100-inch acoustic screen. We'll be showing this off too. 100-inch acoustic screen just came in today. We're going to have some customers. We're going to be showing it off before we ship it out. So I'll be taking care of that today. There we go. Now we're on our 800 by 600 720p projector. This is the same one I use in the room. Right there, so far the projector sits back from the screen. Look how beautiful the image looks. You have to have an expensive projector just to get a beautiful image. That's a bunch of nonsense. You got to spend all this money for a projector. $150 projector. That's all we're using. Save yourself a bundle. Go buy this projector, $48 for screen paint. Voila, got a nice little setup. How does it sound? You're going to spend $4 grand for a projector and $75 for paint. Does that even sound right to you? Because like I said, at the end of the day, there's nowhere in the world you're going to get your projector of 720p or even 1080p to match that piece of machinery. It's not going to happen. It's like you trying to go side by side with a high performance race car. You're not going to catch it with that thing. You're not going to beat it. It's going to have certain perks in that engine that your car is not going to have. So that's why you shouldn't do demonstrations like that. Because you're telling people that, oh, if you buy my product, your screen's going to look exactly like this. No, it isn't. So you mean to tell me that the screen's doing all that work and the projector has no part in that whatsoever? Yeah, sure. If that was the case, if I hit your screen paint with this projector behind me, that picture should have looked insanely incredible. The same way it should have looked in your video. So that's how I know your projector's doing all the work. I know for a fact your projector is doing all the work. Because it doesn't look the same way in our video. I'm using that one over there. In order for you to be able to get that image, you're going to have that same projector or higher in order to achieve that image. That's the only way you're going to get it. Let's spend $107 for some paint, and then you got to cough up another $4 grand, $3 to $4 grand for a projector, because your image is not going to come out looking like that. Okay, what we got going on? Look at donuts, man. I love watching this stuff right here. How they make donuts, how they make stuff. I love watching that kind of stuff. And we're done in here. put my projector back where it belongs. And adjust mine, put it back in. Now see the projector I'm using in the video, people can relate to. The most that projector is going to cost you is $300. That's it. That's the most it's going to cost you, and that's brand new. Get them on eBay for 250 bucks. They got them for $260. Some places have them for $180. That's the most that projector is going to cost you, $300, not $4,000. That's why when the image don't look right, the first excuses that come up, well, it's not ambient light rejection. All right, that's one excuse. Got to calibrate your projector. You calibrate your projector from sun up to sun down. You're not going to come anywhere close to that thing. Sit there and tell you to calibrate a projector for what? Well, I don't even want to calibrate it. Well, that's how you can do it. I don't want to do it. This is how far, get my twist it up there. This is how far my projector sits back from the screen. Fully lit environment. This is a really good projector. I like this projector. I'm gonna see if I can get me another one. So far in the demonstration, we used a Crystal projector. Price tag for that one was $230. We used my projector on the floor, my Ultra Shrift Pro, $59. We used my Sony portable projector, another 720p or 1080p projector we used was Crystal. That was $75, and then the projector we're using right now is only $150. I'm going to test one thing, that's it, I'm done. I'll do everything else. Nothing else. So natural, beauty of the colors come out. Beautiful. Not once in this demonstration we turn the lights out. Not once. Starfill screensaver. The projector behind me has a 22,000 to 1 contrast ratio. 22,000 to 1. Starfield screensaver. Let me look that up next.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. 22,000 to 1 contrast. Do you think that's going to make a difference on his product? We're going to do contrast only. This is what we requested, and you refuse to do it. Now I can take my 8-year product, 8 years. This is a recipe from 8 years. We tweaked it a little bit. We had some fun stuff into it, but 8 years back on products that you claim that's supposed to be state-of-the-art screen paint technology. 22,000 to 1 contrast. There's the distance to my projector, how far it sits back. We're in a fully lit environment. As you can see, plenty of light. And your screen can't see a black level. Now, contrast level isn't going to be as magnificent on our technology to a black screen. That's why when you go to the specifications, when it reads on the contrast, it reads rated as fair. This is a mid-level screen. That's what it comes in for the class. Nothing's embellished about it, nothing at all. We did all the demonstrations in a fully lit environment. So now you see what the contrast levels lay on the screen. So I said, people who buy this, if you're expecting the screen to react like the gunmetal or the darker screens, not going to happen. This is the white projection screens of our technology. Why is it $48? It's 8 years old. It's 8-year-old technology. And yet, this newer stuff, as he claims he has, can't see a contrast level. OLED beta fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
LG beta fish, 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Screens are not supposed to be tan. They're supposed to be dark. And he's probably over there screaming in his apartment right now, talking about scammer, scammer, scammer. You just don't like the fact that somebody can bring back a gray screen paint. That's why he emailed us. emailed us to try to get his hands on the product as bad as possible. You can go side by side. Hey, buy the product. We welcome to do the review. I hope you do. We know the color of the screen. We know you can't taint it, can't make it dark, can't do anything about it. But I guarantee you one thing, you put this product against your product over there, pretty much sealed your own fate, big time. Product could cost less than yours, performs better than yours. Customers don't even got to pay for shipping. And get cheated in shipping.
Does your plug-in fade too fast? Try the Breeze Fade to 5 plug. It has built-in technology to digitally control how much scent is released to smell first day fresh for 50 days.
We're gonna do this video again. Up close. Just to show that your screen can't even pull a contrast level on a projector with 22,000 to 1 contrast. You still can't see it on this product. Did it on ultra short throw, didn't pull up on there either. Did it on 1,000 lumens, you didn't pull up on there. Did it at 4,300 lumens, you still didn't pull up on 4,300 lumens. On a Chrissy, couldn't pull the image. I like this particular part. This is one of my favorite parts right here. Look at that. You washed out and faded here. Your red levels dropped. And then right here on your Metallica mix, whatever it is right there, your contrast level dropped. That's supposed to be black, not that color right there. You want to get a little closer for those who feel that I'm too far away? Here. There you go. Screen washed out completely. Look at the red levels on the screen. See how dark they are here? See how they wash out right here? There you go. I'll set y'all right there so y'all can stare at that for a minute. I'm gonna go do something in a minute. Feel free to stare at that. So you can see exactly where his screen failed twice. Here it failed, and there it failed. And he's charging $107 for that stuff. This is why you do these demonstrations in the dark. If you didn't do your demonstrations in the dark, you would know where your product lands at when you have the lights on. You don't even know how your product's going to react with the lights on when it comes to contrast because you're too busy turning out your lights. So look, I can do the same contrast demonstration. And again, just to remind you, if my 8-year-old technology can beat your product, what makes you think you ever beat one of our black screens? And our black screens and dark screens, like I said, can easily blow out a 3.0 with no problem. There you go. Not good, man. Not good. Not good. But he got them bright colors. My screen's light gray. You can do the exact same thing. See? Grass faded on the screen that fast. Can't even properly pick up brown. You can pick up the white levels too. And the contrast and the color with no problem. And I had to go into my 8-year-old, which I have. I do have all my recipes. I have my recipes for my old screen paints. I had to go get my old recipes out, dust them off, and bring out the 3.0. The throwback. You know how when you go to the, I love when I used to go to the baseball game, and you throw on what's called Mitchin Ness, and what you have to get it, throwbacks from back in the day. Got to bring back the 8-year-old technology. Yeah, I saw that. You didn't even bring up the contrast level correctly on the penguin. Didn't even pop up. Saw that too. Right there. Contrast level didn't even pull on the back of the penguin's back. Let's see what we got here.
When a student comes to St. Francis University, they come with their personality.
Two things are going to happen with this technology. Either it's going to match your product or outperform it. You're not going to outperform it. Yeah, it's way, way, way cheaper than your product. There your contrast again. Doesn't even come up. 22,000 to 1 contrast. My projector is 3,800 lumens. Not coming up. Let's come out of the contrast levels because they're just a little too brutal for you. Let's go over here with snow. Let's go bring us some snow levels. But then again, we are a light gray screen, so we got that capability too. We can go play in here too with no problem. You just can't go where we can play, like here. We can play in the contrast in a fully lit environment. You can't go there. All right, let's come out of here. We've done this one already. Just blended the screen a few minutes ago. You know why you can't bring up a contrast level? Your white levels are too high. They're too high. Yeah. That's why your contrast levels can't come up. You see how bright the white level tones are, how perfect they are? It's not oversaturated. It's just right. And yet we can pull a contrast level because our white levels are perfect. Your white levels are oversaturated. That's when I pull up a Starfield demonstration like that, your screen washes out, turns tan. Can't pick up the contrast level. You don't even have a difference in the white levels on the wolf. There's 2 different white levels being displayed on that screen. The wolf is a different color than the snow. mercy. Let's go for some darker. We can't go there. Yeah, you can't go there. You can't play there. I want to go back to the natural. I like those. Where's that? This is the ones I like. I like these. These are dark demonstrations. Now we got to do a customer screen. Are all these all dark? Close up bright footage. I wonder. See your screen's turning tan because that black level's coming up. Oh, that's really bad. I'm gonna cut your break on that one because you're not gonna pull up there. Ah, man. Now that background's supposed to be dark. But this background is coming up tan on the screen. All right, I think you had enough for today. We already know from the door you're not going to pick up the colors correctly, so I'm putting you back in the kitchen drawer. We're done with you. That's it. This is the best. Screen can produce a contrast level, produce beautiful colors, white levels. Your screen can't pick it up. Didn't pick it up on the Ultra Short Throw. Didn't pick it up on the 1080p 1080p projector 4300 lumen crystal. Couldn't pick it up on the 600 by 800 res at 22,000 to 1 contrast. Couldn't even pick it up on the portable Sony projector. Couldn't pick up any contrast at all. I like these videos. They're short and sweet, but they're short and sweet. I like this is my favorite one right here. Now I'm allowed the screen to flex. Not on 4K, not on 1080p, not even 720p, WXGA, XGA, and SVGA projector. That's what we're flexing on right now. 800 by 600 res. So if it looks that incredible, our technology looks that incredible on projectors of that caliber. And this is my main projector I use for the gunmetal screen. That dark screen sitting in all that window light. This is my main projector that I use. An 800 by 600 res projector. Camera out of the way. No. No worrying about fully lit environments. None of that. So like I said, we're going to put a certain amount of these in the shopping cart. Probably about 50 in the shopping cart. When that shopping cart's empty, sorry about the coughing. When that shopping cart's empty, we lock the shopping cart. Next month, we drop another 50. So it's a 50 per month. Thank you. Put in a good review for you, Chief. No problem. You have a good one. If he sends me any more interesting emails, I'll be sure to let y'all see. All my containers are here. Thank you. I need these to work. All my stuff are in New York. New York. I need it to work. All right, I gotta go. I got much to do. I got the rest of my containers came in today, so I got orders to take care of today, and I have to work on a project for a company. It's for working on a formula that works with mesh. Something interesting we're working on. Here, let me give you a look at the monster that I had to order in here. Mind you, when I got the surface in, man, it had the most pungent, toxic smell to it. I had to soak it and freaking something cleaner because I just couldn't work around it. I'm extra sensitive to different smells or whatever, but yeah, that thing lit me up. So that's the surface right there. It's actually 10 feet high and 20 feet wide. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the deck and a little bit more. But that's for a contract I have with a company. It's a project I'm working on. I can't really talk about it that much, but that's what that thing is for. All right, people. Well, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. Screen paint is available now on the website. As I said before, we're only going to do 50 per month. Can't afford a shipping cost. Shipping cost is just going to cost too much money to do it. Way too much money to do it. So we can't do it at all. So sorry about that. I wish I could, but I can't. I gotta show you. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. All right, with that being said, gotta go, and God bless.